one common consistent thread was that there wasn't any professionalism in terms of more importantly, we had a weekly coach. Not that they were bad, they were good, but as the coaches went on learning it, the kids lost interest. And as parents, as we were doling out this monthly or tri-monthly leave, we didn't see any benefit. All we saw was like an exercise. Parents is not interested, the kids were not interested. And so as parents, typically we feel that are we forcing our kids to learn something they're not interested? That changed with Mr. Rao. And the reason why it changed was he didn't change his coaching technique or attitude just because little kids did. It was the same professionalism, the same discipline, even extended to the parents, where the parents should not be involved in that coaching as he's progressing with the kids. We step aside, we let the kids go ahead, listen to the coach. And there was a palpable difference, at least in my kid, and I've seen that in the different kids. When suddenly they started telling me how they enjoyed that afternoon's game, how Coach Raghu showed them the proper technique. The emphasis was not like they have to be Sachin Tendulkar or Sunil Gavaskar or what. The emphasis was more in terms of learning to understand what it means, learning to understand what the sport is, and more importantly, learning to understand what it means to focus. And I really thank Raghu for taking that approach. Which these are the things that you take a step back and you realize that it only comes with professionalism. It only comes with someone who has gone through a professional career and being a coach, and not an ad hoc person. But all of us at some time have been coaches for soccer teams and all, and we try doing whatever we can. But there was an element of professionalism that he brought in, which I've seen that palpable difference in the kids. So thank you, Mr. Raghu, and thanks for being part of us and our kids' life. And I wish the KC Academy continued success and may it grow and flourish.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Two words.
Too many words for me. Welcome everybody, guys. As you know, I'm one of the greatest cricket supporters. I play well, doesn't it's a different story altogether. But when I was in cricket, my involvement is to the best of the times. Right? So that's how I was attached to the game. Thanks for all of you. Thanks for all of you. And thanks for the support and appreciation. We have a lot of people say, okay, go do this, go do that, but there's no one who will come and do the job for us. And in the name of Raghu, we have seen this, and I was one of the guys who steered him to this place. He was working in Michigan, and I was always pushing him for like a couple of years. This is the place where we play 365 days cricket, and this is the place we have a lot of professional kids coming in and they need proper directions, which is missing in the area for some time. And I personally feel that Raghu is filling the gap now. And he's very professional, enthusiastic, and very good cricket lover, which is very difficult for a person to have so many qualities. Again, one more time, I consider this as an opportunity for everyone to come up with their input. And I keep on encouraging parents to support them at the same time. From our organization, from the Cricket organization, we are one of the biggest organizations here in CZA. So we try to do our support to the kids too. And on this particular occasion, I congratulate Raghu one more time, and I wish him all the luck for his future. And as Kumar said, okay, may this academy flourish the way we are expecting, and Raghu will have all our support.
Thank you very much, Rika. Sincerely appreciate that. Kind words. You guys all learn math, right? And then you become Einsteins someday?
No.
We work towards it, right? Here is someone who has become the Einstein of cricket. He has played the cricket game at the highest level. What's the highest level you can play cricket in? You
International.
represent your country.
International.
International level. You play for your country against some other country. That's the highest you can reach. Maybe you can play for your school now, maybe the state in a few years, and then play under 13 something national level. Here's MSK Prasad, who has represented India, one of the topmost countries in the world, and he has played for Indian team 6 test matches, and it's a pleasure to have you here.
Parents, more important, and dear kids. I'll start off saying one small thing. Once we met, it is a famous saying that one person went and asked the royal people in England that what would you do to make your son mentally tough? The next answer was, I make him play cricket. Because cricket and life has got so many similarities. Today you get 100, we cannot guarantee tomorrow that you get that 100. Today you get out of, not because of your mistake, it might be a mistake of somebody else. So there are many things which are very, very closely related with this game, and I'm really fortunate to play this game, and I feel myself very fortunate for having played for the country. Yes, I feel very happy, whenever we go to any part of the world where we see a lot of that passion. That is, the passion doesn't just revolve around the circle of India. It goes beyond that, and the parents are really. What I would like to see that the passion that the parents have should be transformed into the kids, and I think Zeal Academy, which is started with all the respected people here, and with Raghu as its coach, I think I'm definitely 100% sure that the game is exactly in excellent hands, and we can really guide and do it well. The passion that Raghu has got to see develop the game of cricket here, just because of this one call that came all the way to India, and Raghu, thank you very much. Last 1 year has been a very, very tough time for me because we have started this nature academy, first of its kind in India. It's about 105 kids we have been distributed in 3 academies with a budget of 2 crore rupees per annum. So we have taken up a very, very big project in India. So on behalf of Andhra Cricket Association, once these kids grow from maybe another 2 or 3 years, you're most welcome. You can come to our academies, and I can assure you that we will provide everything free of cost there, and we have wonderful accommodation. So you come as a team, try and play. Once you all must be around 7 or 8 years, maybe 11, another 4 years if you learn this game. I think you'll come to a stage where at least you can play that under 13, under 14 games. So we'll organize all those games in India, and I think I really wish and pray that a lot of cricketers have to come from this academy, and they all want to play for USA, and let's prove to the world that it's not just alone Indian team, but Indians can also run the USA team on par with India.
Very well said.
Every country has got Indians now.
Absolutely.
Whether it's Boparas or all those people, every country has got an Indian, especially you see a lot of Chandra Paul and others from West Indian. So I feel very happy, and hopefully kids, all of you, take this game very seriously. I think apart from, as I told you, it's really good for your health, it's really good for other aspects of your life also. So at least 2 hours or 2 hours in the morning and 2 hours in the evening you can spend. I know it's very difficult for parents to bring here, because I've been seeing that you get his children cold, but if you can spend at least 3-4 hours in a day, slowly,
think with the facilities that we have, see, if you really want to train hard, if you really want to take up anything, you want to recover, you have wonderful gyms, you have got wonderful swimming pools. Make use of the facilities. What you are seeing in the beach and what you are seeing in Virat College, someday I really want to see those type of champion players. God bless you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Thank you very much, Namaste, for your kind message. Actually, he started.
I'll just one missed out. Mr. Raghu has started an academy. He took a risk of his life and he resigned a wonderful government job there. He started academy. I'm very happy and very proud to announce that one of his prodigy, whom he picked at 8 or 9 years, is in Australia today with India under.
Yeah, that's good.
So I'm sure in times to come that boy will definitely go on to play for senior India also. Many congratulations, Raghu, and hope to see like this lot of under 19 boys
more.
playing for.
We need all these kids.
Yes. Many congratulations.
Thank you very much, Namaste. When MSK started his speech, his words, and all that, he started one word saying that about mental toughness. Actually, cricket is 80% mental and 20% skill part. Not everybody knows that. But MSK Prasad is an example of mental toughness. Actually, we are today. You look at Dhoni. He has come from a small state. Now he's been the Indian team captain. Similarly, when he was playing, Andhra was not there on the map of cricket at all. But he has worked very hard. Because I was following him, though he was 10 years junior to me. He used to work. What I would like to mention is his work ethics. They were not very good facilities as of now. There were no good coaches. Of course, coaches were good, but not really up to that standard, or the coaching courses which have come later on. He was just working on his own. What I would like to suggest to my students always is that self-dedication. He was telling 2 hours you should practice, 2 hours in the morning or in the evening. But at least if you can take those 2 hours in the morning and 2 hours in the evening, 4 hours in a week, still we can produce some more Rickies from this academy. I strongly believe today he has made one very good, valid offer. In fact, I can say it's one of the best offers because the way Andhra Cricket Association has the facilities, it is number one in India. But still, just like MSK, they keep it very soft and they don't commercialize it or they don't publicly advertise or anything. But the facilities which have been working since last 3 years, I've been knowing it. He has been working throughout 20 hours in a day also he was working. When I call him early in the morning, 3 o'clock also, I send a mail, I get a response back from him. So he has worked very hard and it is very fortunate that our kids one day use those facilities and become one of the great in the games. So I'm very thankful to MSK on behalf of Andhra Cricket Association. Also, I would like to thank very much for our secretary, dynamic secretary I can call Mr. Gokraj Gangaraj Garu, where he is under him. Thank you very much, MSK, and thank you once again for the Andhra Cricket Association. And thank you very much for giving us the opportunity for our boys to come and play, use the international facilities, including coaching, indoor facilities, outdoor facilities, and have some games with them. It's a very real exposure for our kids. And Mr. Srikanth, that gentleman, everybody can find out him because he's huge. He's not only huge in his personality, but he's huge in his heart also. Actually, he was pestering me since last 2 years. He was instrumental for me to move from Detroit to here.
When I came here, he always talks about cricket, he always talks about the improvement, he always talks about the facilities, cricket, 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 nothing else. You talk him, he'll come, leave his job, he'll leave his family, everyone, he'll come for cricket. That is very good thing, and his support is there for all our boys and our academy. And I can promise him definitely that one day, the Kids Wheel Academy, as Kumar said, we started with 5 kids, and now we have around 42 kids enrolled in the cricket. And the other, Mr. Srikanth has introduced me another one more good friend. That is Mr. Rajesh Sutar. He's a man just simple, he never talks, he never says anything, he just talks only few words. But the few words are really a value to us. And he's here, just comes, he talks about the kids' youth programs, and he, if you go to him, he has so much bundles of knowledge and programs and everything in his hard disk. Anytime midnight you call him, he just shows you that these are the programs in Australia, these are the programs in England. So he is there like a pillar for our youth academy. And then comes the final thing is Mr. Maninder. Most of you all don't know Maninder is. Everybody knows him as a businessman or something, but he has contributed a lot to our American cricket. His son as the captain of the under-19 Indian team.
Wow.
Sorry, under-19 USA team. He was representing the World Cup. His son represented the World Cup under-19 USA team as a captain. So we have a very good cricket fraternity here. And then last but not the least, my colleague. This fellow also is very good at his nature, or very good human being. Nothing but Sujesh Pulikal. This guy has produced a lot of people, and he fights like me only with everyone. He never compromises on cricket, or he never compromises on any. He wants the boys to be tough. The way he has been brought up is tough. So he doesn't want, he is not a soft guy, he is really tough when cricket comes into picture. But once he leaves the cricket ground, he is very soft. So I would like to use his experience also as a cricket coach for our kids. Because when I was leaving, I asked him to come and support my kids. He was there, first guy to come and groom those 5 kids. See, we are not worried about 100 kids, or we are not doing business. We are doing sincere coaching. We meant coaching means coaching. When there are 5 kids, nobody likes to come and show off. But he was there on the field coaching my kids, 5 kids. And I really appreciate that for his hard and dedicated work. Thank you very much.
Just to add to that, I have seen Suresh coaching one team in the world. Okay, Suresh and one of them playing together. He's that dedicated to the
So I have a few players also, senior most players. One is Santosh, one is KP. Oh yeah, KP. These 2 players were almost going to represent the US senior team. Guys, just get today only you take his autograph. Maybe tomorrow when he plays for US, they might be a little busy giving you the autographs. So, but actually, I would like to talk about KP and Santosh also. So both are really dedicated. The reason is, at this age also, they are willing to learn something. Guys, listen carefully. Cricket coaching is not only for kids or anybody. It's a fantastic thing that they have come down and they were still learning. That means even we are learning. Nobody can learn cricket to the end. It keeps on doing research and it keeps on learning. It's a learning process. I would like to appreciate both of them. One day they would come and so that our kids can take guidance from them. These 2, why I am specifically telling you, they are icons. Thank you very much. So finally, at the end of this thing, I would like to thank all my parents for the continuous support which you are giving to your kids and allowing them to play cricket. And definitely with your support in future, definitely, as MSK said, we would like to produce at least one Ricky. All of you are Rickies, don't worry about it, but at least one will be representing the highest level. Thank you very much, boys, for giving me that. You can have a photograph with MSK. Come all
Yes,
over.
sir. Can you please take your badges?
So 1 second.